How's the outline coming?
Oh, it is almost done. It's a visual pun. Well, if it didn't look like I was working, you were gonna get mad.
I'm still mad.
Yeah, but 20 minutes later, that's being resourceful.
Why can't you focus?
Would you believe the threat of a crudely animated stick murderer? I mean, his poor frame rate might be the thing that saves us all.
I'm serious. Tyler, the pitch is tomorrow. I literally need one thing from you, and you refuse to do it.
Well, it's not like you've given me a ton to work with.
I told you what the game was about.
You told me how the game works. That's not the same thing.
It's a dungeon crawler where you set up traps in the past and activate them in the future. Any good writer should be able to make a story out of that.
Ouch.
You know what I mean. I'm on a time crunch. You said you could do it in a night, and it's been a few.
I can do it in a night. I'm just having writer's block.
It's ill-timed.
There's no such thing as well-timed writer's block. I mean, no one goes to the bank and thinks, I'm glad I'm not writing because I got nothing.
If you put as much effort into the script as you do your snark, we'd be done by now.
I know. Writing is a process. A snark is automatic.
I just don't understand why this is so hard for you. It's not like this is the first ever script I asked from you. It was never a problem then. How could you have writer's block the one time it matters?
I'm sorry. I just caught me on a weird day. I promise I'll have the script for you by tonight. I'll have the script for you tomorrow.
Tyler.
What? It's Emily. It's one of her freakout texts. You know what happens if we ignore it.
Throw it away. I didn't even have the app open.
She's a better hacker than you are.
I know. Emily!
Hi, Holly. Can you put Tyler on?
Tyler's kind of busy.
No, he's not. His laptop's closed.
How could you possibly know that?
Phone camera?
Not my best toss.
Can you send Tyler over? I'm kind of in a huge bind.
You do realize this is a massive invasion of privacy.
Actually, it's a medium invasion of privacy. It's right under doing everything I just did, but without telling you. Tyler made a chart.
I have a problem with procrastination.
I promise I will have him back in time, and if not, I will write a program to write the scripts for you. I'm on enough watch lists that I'm pretty confident in my ability to replicate human speech.
Fine. Go, before the government replaces her with a double we're less willing to tolerate.
They never do quite get it right.
You're pushing it.
Right, leaving now.
Well, at least the code works. Well, that's not good.
I don't think AI is that dangerous. I gave a computer self-awareness once and all it did was struggle for purpose. Now it just sits there, running simulations. It's open.
Hey!
Tyler!
I made it. All right. He got me for about an hour before Holly makes me bang my head against a wall for the rest of the day until I come up with a story.
Does that work?
I feel like legally I'm supposed to say no. Anyway, what was so important that you risked the fury of a stressed artist?
Art stress. Come with me. Behold.
I don't get it.
It's a painting.
Yeah. No. I see that. I mean, what about the painting?
It's crooked.
So?
So you remember that art gallery we went to on that field trip in high school?
The one with all the paintings of fleas?
Yeah, that one. They were holding submissions for their latest exhibition, so I painted this, and it was selected, and now they're sending representatives over to inspect it in person, and I really need this to go well because I could really use the portfolio boost.
And what does that have to do with the painting being crooked?
Because it changes the whole meaning of the painting. When it's right side up, it represents a celebration of the world and all of the little things that make life worth living. When it's crooked, it represents an indictment of this cold capitalist existence and the things that we have to choose between fulfillment and survival.
Did you mean either of those things when you painted it?
It's not about what I meant, it's about what they'll see.
So, just to be clear, you called me here to help you straighten a painting?
To be fair, you didn't ask. No, don't go. I really need your help. I tried everything I could think of and I don't know what else to do. I could really use some fresh eyes.
Well, what do you want from me? Holly is like a half-inch from a meltdown right now.
Well, I know I'm usually a collected and congenial person, but I'm not as pulled together and reasonable as you might think. Come on, Tyler, why did you even come then? I really need someone who understands. Humor me?
Well, if you already tried everything, you could always reset the wall on a slight angle to offset gravity, but that would be ridiculous and impractical.
This represents how desperate I am.
Well, that was fun.
Since when do you know how to put up drywall?
Be surprised what your mind is open to learning when it's supposed to be doing other things.
Fair.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Don't take this the wrong way or anything, but I've never really understood you and the whole art thing. I mean, why stress yourself out so hard to be successful at something when you're so good at computers that the government is actually afraid of you for it?
Because that's how you become Holly. Don't get me wrong, she's a great programmer. I've seen her code and she's gonna make awesome games, but when you try to make your hobby your job, that's gonna drive you crazy, and I don't love computers enough for them to make me angry. I love hating to paint though.
Fair enough.
I mean, isn't that why you're dragging your feet on this script? It's work now, and work breeds stress.
That's not why.
Then why?
Well, her asking me for a script right now isn't different because it won't be fun anymore. It's different because it feels like it won't be anymore. I mean, if they like her, they'll set her up with her own people, including in-house writers to work on her games. And that won't be me. I mean, she's a stone's throw away from success, if everything goes well. And for me, that still feels like it's a few miles away, if it ever happens at all. If I can't be useful, successful, then I don't know what I am, really. And that's the same with, you and your art. I mean, they can keep your painting level in a museum. I guess I just don't know where I stand when everyone else is better people.
You think we only asked you to help us because you aren't better people?
I don't know. I don't know what I think. I just want what I do to matter.
Then you should probably finish that script.
Yeah. You're right. You gonna be okay without me?
Yeah. From this angle, I'm getting quiet, if not heavy-handed optimism. Besides, if I need you, I'll find you. I can't even spell ethics.
Okay. Moment gone. I'm gonna go finish that script.
Break a leg. or a pen, or a keyboard. I don't know, make some friends.
Hey, Holly. I finished the script. I know it's like midnight, but I figured all boundaries are kind of out the window today, and this is important, so I... Holly? Holly, what's wrong?
It doesn't work.
What doesn't work?
The code. The code doesn't work, which means the game doesn't work. I've spent 7 hours trying to fix it, and I tried everything. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got nothing. And the pitch is today, and there's no way that I'm going to get another meeting with them, which means all my hard work is ruined, which means all of this was for nothing. What am I going to do?
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Did you just hack my phone alarm?
I keep trying to figure out how Emily does it, but it keeps redirecting me there, which means she definitely put something in our laptops. How was she, by the way?
Unusual as usual. I think we may have lowered the property value on her house.
Well, at least this time it was just her house.
Yeah. Listen, go easy on her next time you see her. She was just stressed out and she panicked.
Yeah, it's that kind of week. So on that note, sorry about last night.
Oh, that was a perfectly reasonable meltdown. I mean, I would have freaked out too if I thought my entire dream had just cannibalized itself. Besides, I was the one who ran off. And it wasn't because you were on my case all week or stifling my creativity. It was about me. And I'm sorry.
We all freak out sometimes. It helps to have the right people around. I don't know what me or Emily would do if you weren't so understanding all the time. Anyways, I figured it out, and it only took chewing off half my nails to do it. So we have a pitch to go to.
What, wait, we?
Moral support. Plus, I'm too sleep deprived to drive. Right now, there isn't much I'm not sure isn't a hallucination. Say, never get behind the wheel if you don't know it's real.
Who says that?
A driver's ed teacher I'm not sure I made up. Let's go while I still remember the pitch well enough to present it.
All right. So, you didn't have any backups?
I did, but it was just character models and a list of assets I could reasonably retexturize without anyone noticing.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds lazy.
Well, if it doesn't look like I'm working, they'll be mad.